Wouldn't that be sexier yet if the whole core support was carbon fiber? We might have to think about something like that. So we designed a core support with the shroud built in it. Okay, our weight on the factory core support. At 1411, we're almost 15 pounds. We're at 8.1. So 1411, better than 6 pounds savings if you're into saving weight. Now we're going to assemble our condenser into our core support. So as you know, on an original core support, the nuts are fixed right there. So what we decided to do is we're going to put a bolt through that side, and you put your nut on the outside. Gives you a nice clean look. There's our condenser. Got a few war battles on it from what we've been doing, but we have a new one sitting on the side waiting to put in the car. So now you have a nice clean look with your core support and your condenser, and it's made where you can get 2 wrenches on there to put your lines on, hook your lines up. We're going to go sit this in the car and show you what it looks like in the car. Got our bolts in. As you can see, our bolts coming through here. Todd had a great idea once we put it up here. Sometimes the lights come on a little bit slower. Is before you put your brackets into your inner fenders, take and weld your 2 nuts on the inside of that metal retainer. So now you're not fussing around with it. But as you can see, it comes right back into the same spot. So you can recall the factory core support has an X-brace in it. A couple little welds on each corner of it. Where we came in here and put these angles in here, I believe we're getting more strength this way than what we have with the X-brace. So as far as rigidity and strength in this thing, I'm a pretty firm believer in this carbon fiber, especially the way we do it. We're doing an infusion method, so we're not overloading it with resin by trying to do a hand laid with carbon fiber and epoxy. Now you're really making it fat with resin. Ultimately, to get the less weight is with the infusion method, and that's how we do our carbon fibers infusion. So I believe we have a lot more strength here than we do with the steel. So our fastener down here in the bottom of this core support, you have a floating cage nut. We have a cage nut in there that we built, a stainless steel cage nut. Bring that right around to look in there. So there is a stainless steel cage nut in there. So when you bring your bolt in there through the bottom, you're bolting to a stainless steel cage nut that is totally bonded inside the upper and the lower. So good thing this is our first run. We got to put a stop on our drill so we don't hit our pretty carbon fiber, but we can fix that. So now when you look up inside of there, you see a nice core support, pretty and sexy. Your condenser, we will replace that one with one without the little marks in it. And showing the screws countersunked, probably end up putting black screws in here, but the chrome screws just help to enlighten what we have. But we went from something that was functional to something now that is sexy in what we've got going on here. So carbon fiber, our carbon fiber spoiler in the front. When you get your lights rolling down the highway, you can't see the core support until you stick your head down there, but when you stick your head down there, you're going to see something nice. Thanks for watching.